Welcome back to McCormick Connect with the Whole Life Audit. My name is David McCormick, talking about what are the signs in your life that you may need an audit. What are those signs that you could see if you're on the fence of, should I do this evaluation? Do I really need a better look at what's going on? And the Whole Life Audit comes to be a representation of what's on a dashboard for your life, where you can see each of the 7 areas with a certain level of clarity that gives you what you need to take steps towards growth. So I'm going to talk about 7 different signs that if you have these signs in your life, it may be time to make a change and do something different. Number 1 is you are always tired. And we've heard a lot about this. We've seen videos on your cortisol levels and your serotonin and all the different things that are going on in your body. And if you're using your phone too much and I don't have energy, and it could just be this cycle of life. But fatigue isn't always just physical. It's also existential. You can get 8 hours of sleep and you still wake up exhausted if you're living out of alignment with your purpose. So this is one of the areas that we look at. If you're always tired, it is beyond what's going on in your body physically, and it's what's going on in your whole soul. It could be a moment to take a look at the different areas of life, including the physical aspect, to get a better idea of what's going on. Number 2, you've lost passion for the things you used to love. If you see something that used to bring you so much joy, and now there's been this slow fade where the enthusiasm you once felt is now close to indifference. It's not usually about laziness, it's a sign of emotional depletion. You may be running a life that looks successful on the outside, but feels disconnected from what really gives you life. This could be a sign that you need to take a step towards change. Number 3 is you feel stuck in repeating patterns. And this one talks about the different activities or habits that we have that are not life-giving and do not align with where we want to go in life. So maybe it's relationships that end up going the same way every time, or financial cycles that you're never able to break. Maybe these are patterns that reveal unaddressed areas of imbalance in your life. And these are the very things that the Whole Life Audit brings to light. Number 4, you numb instead of nurture. So this comes in hard for a lot of us with scrolling, snacking, shopping, working. What are you using to fill the void inside of your heart? What are the ways that you're trying to soothe the discomfort that you're feeling? But the self-care isn't working. It's because we're trying to escape our reality instead of engaging with the true source of love and life. And so it's asking, what do I actually need right now, instead of how can I escape this moment that is uncomfortable for me? Number 5 is you are outwardly busy but inwardly empty. And busyness can often mask this avoidance, mask this emptiness that we feel when our calendar is full, and we can even be doing really good things like helping others and serving and taking care of our kids and loving well, but that doesn't always mean that we're living life on purpose. We're living with intentionality, that we are doing what we were created to do. It could be that we're missing the point because our schedules are too full to give us the time to evaluate and see what's really going on. Number 6, your relationships often feel transactional. This happens when we feel like we're giving more than we're receiving, and when we do give, we're not really sure what the expectations are of us, and that can represent a real dynamic in the relationship, but oftentimes it reveals something that's going on inside of us, that we feel unseen, unheard, disconnected, unloved, or that we don't really matter as much as we would like. And that's not necessarily just a relational issue, it's a whole life imbalance. The Whole Life Audit will come to reveal the specific ways each area is showing up in your sense of feeling like your relationships are transactional. The way we connect with others reveals what we are really believing about ourselves and about others. And so this is a good place to start with an evaluation. And the 7th sign that we have to show us if something is off and we need some help, we need someone to come and help evaluate what's really going on and find those specific areas and steps towards growth, is if you feel like you're watching your own life happen. That sense of detachment. Maybe you dissociate a lot. Like you're performing your life like an actor on a stage, but you're not really living it. You're not really experiencing it. It's often like there's this inner voice in you that's saying like, hey, are we missing the point? I'm still in here. There's something else that we could be living and experiencing, but we're not, because we're just performing. Which of these 7 signs resonates most with you right now? Sometimes all it takes is noticing one of them and how it is out of sync to start the entire process of working towards a more healthy whole. want you to drop a comment below if one of these signs stood out to you more than the others, because it helps us visualize and understand that there are other people struggling with the same feeling that I have, the same situation that I'm dealing with. And it also helps us understand how we can grow better together. So if this video has spoken to you, I encourage you to check out the website at McCormickConnect.com, where you can find more information about how you can get started with the whole life audit, which will put you on this journey towards something different. If you keep doing the same things, you're going to get the same results that you've always gotten. And the whole life audit can be that something that is different, that sets you in a different direction. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this one, and remember that you don't have to keep doing what you've always done. You can do something different that will provoke something different in your own heart and bring your life into balance. Audit your life, align your purpose, and live whole.